What's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing? Alright, so got my favorite character today. I'm ready to get into this one. Been kind of a rough day, but you know what? When I got this bad boy in, lifted my spirits. Lifted them up. Alright, so y'all already know. Got the good old DC Multiverse Robin. Good old Damian Wayne. Boy, I love his mean mug. I was kind of torn on his facial expression, but now getting him in, I really do like it. I do. I wish that it gave us more than one head though. That'd have been cool. You know what I mean? Like a head, or like some different facial expressions would have been really cool to have with this character. So let's go ahead and get into him. He is Robin from the DC Rebirth. This is Damian Wayne, the son of Bruce Wayne and Talia al Ghul. So, if you don't know anything about Damian, I'm sorry, you need to look it up, because Damian is freaking awesome. He's a great character. He's kind of a snotty brat, but he's a millionaire's boy, and billionaire, whatever. Dude's rich, so... Now, I wasn't raised like that, but, he does still have that kind of mentality, but he was also the grandson of Ra's al Ghul and Talia, and so, he is the League of Shadows grandson, he's just a bad dude. As a little kid, he was trained to be an assassin. You gotta think that. You gotta wrap that around your head. How would you be, at 11 or 12 or however old they make Damian, he can pretty much kill almost anybody. He could walk down the street and assassinate you before you even blink. That's crazy. To think that somebody at that age has already been through the things that he has been through is nuts. So, anyways, y'all didn't come here to hear me ramble about how awesome Damian is. I love Robin. Robin's my favorite character. All of them. I like Carrie Kelly. I like all of them. They're all amazing. Stephanie Brown. We need to have a Stephanie Brown Robin figure. Come on. Why do we not have one yet? She's two females have been Robin, and we don't have the other one. Anyways, we won't get into that. Damian. Alright, so let's get into the packaging. So, right here on the side, like I just showed you, DC Multiverse Robin from the DC Rebirth series, which we are clearly out of now and into future state. But we're not talking about that. So, classic, black, blue back, everything's the same. He's got his sword and then 2 throwing stars. It's just pretty cool. And then you got the picture on the back, which is awesome. I really like Damian's picture there. And this is from the Teen Titans comic, because I have this one. And you can see Beast Boy, Kid Flash, Starfire, and Raven right there up in it. And then, let's see, what does it say? Teen Titans Rebirth Comics 2016. Yeah, I don't remember which one this is from, but yeah, I knew it was definitely from Teen Titans with them up in there in the picture. And then you got your 5 previews or whatever. You got the Todd McFarlane Batman, Robin Earth 22, the Evil Little Robins, Infected Superman, Deathstroke, and good old Arkham Knight Bruce Wayne Batman. So pretty cut and dry, pretty normal. You got the old 22 points of moving parts. Man, he looks awesome, just right up. And I've heard reviews about his shoestrings. Man, I have to totally agree with y'all. Those some awesome shoestrings. I don't know how else to put that. They look really, really good. Somebody did a fantastic job sculpting those shoestrings. Alright, there's the barcode. I don't do this in every video. I don't know why. I probably should, just in case y'all need it. I don't get mine very, very early, but, there's some out there looking for him. Let me go ahead and open this bad boy up, and we'll get right into it. Damian! Wow! You are the champion! Alright, so, straight up, like we always talk about first, got the accessories, which is the little DC stand. Got got the cool card, trading card, collector's card, whatever you want to call it. Same pictures on the back. And then you get some cool little stats with some information on it. There you go. Try to zoom in on it. Boom. Y'all want to read that? More than welcome to. Teen Titans Rebirth number 1, Comics 2016, Damian Wayne. He is 5'6", 84 pounds. I'm sorry, but if y'all ever read these and really think about it, they got some... People don't weigh this. Like, 5'6", he's only like 2 inches shorter than me, and he weighs a third of my body weight. Like, I don't know. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me the way they orient people's weights. Like, Bruce Wayne's like 200-something pounds, but he's like 6'3". Like, anyways. Get into it. He's got 2 throwing stars. I don't really care for the throwing stars. I think they're neat. I could have went for some batarangs. Damian uses them. Could have used them. That'd have been cool. And the sword that he comes with, I don't know any. It's got some really cool detail to it. I'm trying to show you all of it. But, man, that sucker is bent. I really wish they would have gave Damian a better sword. I don't care for that sword. I think it looks really stupid. Accessories so far for Damian are terrible. I don't know any storyline that Damian has that sword. Maybe I'm just not thinking of it. Maybe I'm forgetting something somewhere. But I have read a ton of Damian comics, and that sword just doesn't pop to me and neither do these throwing stars. Like, I think they try to take it off the photo on the card, like that right there. But you can clearly see that that does not match this. It tries to, but you can see that this is only like 4 blades. And yeah, well, this is not all the way around. There's just no correlation of why they would do that. I mean, that's just me. Not my favorite accessories, but not that big of a deal. I don't really care. I got other stuff I can give Damian. Right off the bat, looking at his face, I really like his face. I like his hair. Everything's styled real cool. Like, you know what he kind of looks like? He looks like he belongs on an episode of like Jersey Shore Kids. With that hair and the face. That's your favorite show, not knocking it. Just I also, I'm kind of sad that they didn't give us an option with the hood on, because Damian likes to wear his hood. So that's kind of a letdown, and his hood is stuck there. Like, you can't move that. That is where it is where it is. So kind of a letdown. Not my favorite. I love the look of him. Oh, and he's got the horns and the capes like that. That's awesome. That is so cool. He's got really good color to him. I like his outfit. It's classic. It screams Damian. This whole figure says Damian to a T besides his accessories, in my opinion. Like, his gauntlets look really good. He's got good gauntlets. His gloves look really nice. The detail in his arms and his arm armor, or whatever you want to call it, his suit and the arms look really nice. His cape, I like his half cape, because that's classic Damian. He's even got texture into his suit. So you can see a nice texture in his suit. Down into his knee pads. Down into his cool boots. His boots are awesome. And those, everybody's right. Those shoestrings are fire, man. Like, somebody went through a lot of trouble to make those shoestrings to be able to do the way they, look the way they look. And I appreciate that. That's an awesome touch. They could have easily made those things just on the boot. You know what I mean? Like, it'd just look like a design on the boot, like painted onto it. And that would have been bad. Like, the way this is done looks really good. And he stands super easy. Like, I stood him down instantly. Okay. As far as overview goes, I don't have a lot of paint. There's hardly any paint errors, which that's pretty common for McFarlane. McFarlane doesn't have a lot of paint errors, in my opinion. They more or less, they like to just lack of actually applying paint, you know, where there could have been some detail with just a little bit of a touch of a paint job, and they just don't. But there is a little bit of a paint issue right here on this leg, on the right leg. See, it kind of goes, the boot green bleeds into the leg, and this one does not. So you can know that that is an error. And it looks like on the gauntlets, a little bit of the details kind of like washed out. Like you can see the, trying to show y'all, but there you go. See, they're real light. It actually looks better in the camera than what it does in my hand. They kind of washed them out a little bit, but I'm not complaining. I still think he looks great. I think he has a good look to him. Overall, not too bad. So now that we got him open, let's go ahead and cover articulation for this bad boy. Woo-ha! Alright, so articulation. I know I've watched several videos and I've seen a couple of these break. So I'm going to be real careful. You're not going to see me move a lot of pieces. I'm just going to kind of go over it because I don't want mine to break. So I'm not going to mention any of the other reviewers because I don't remember them right offhand. But there's plenty of them out there that broke this figure. Damian, Darren, just trying to show off his mobility or maneuverability, or however you want to put that. Just trying to show you guys what, you know, all his movement. So we'll get into it real carefully, and I'll try not to break mine. And I'll try to show as best I can. So movement, he looks down pretty well. Not too shabby. Look up, not there. Straight. That's a McFarlane touch. Most of those figures don't really look up. Side to side. Oh, here. Side to side is good. I'm real bad about doing it and not showing you guys. I'm sorry. Shoulder articulation. Bicep up. You know, normal. The cape kind of gets in the way for bicep down. You know, shoulder up. Not too bad. He has single elbow articulation. So... and then he's got like a weird, see that? Kind of the way it moves. So that's not bad. Nothing. You're just not going to get a lot of maneuverability out of Damian. And he's got the typical ball joint wrist, which they move fine. I don't see any waist articulation in Damian. Like, yeah, this is all one piece. This suit is all one piece all the way down here. So he is trying to be real careful because his legs is one of the main spots. But yeah, there is no waist swivel, no ab crunch to Damian at all. No backwards, no forwards. You can move it, but it ain't doing nothing. So kind of what you get, what you see is what you get. Oh, he does have a bicep swivel. I just noticed. I almost passed that up. It blends in really well, in my opinion. So that one was almost overlooked. And he has one thing that I noticed that I can tell you that I do remember from the other characters or the other reviews, is this leg, his right leg, seems to be really loose on everybody's figures. And mine is the same way. Mine is super loose. And I've seen several people hold this thing in their hand. And I think the other one I saw was a broken elbow. Yeah, I think it was a broken elbow. So, I might be wrong about the elbow. But I know the right leg is loose on a lot of people's. And it is even coming out of the socket up here. So, be very careful when you're moving the right leg. He looks great this way, so, I mean, just like standing there and giving him, you know, a bow or another sword or something, because this thing looks stupid in my opinion, but, you know, he still looks good. He has single knee articulation, not bad. He has the tabs in the back of the leg, so you're going to see the tabs move when you bend it, so you can see the tab right there. So the smaller figures for McFarlane seem to be getting these tab joints. I don't really know what that serves, but You know, it is what it is. And then he has the joint, the articulation, the ball joint articulation in the ankles, and then he has the toe like normal. So overall, you can tell that this figure, since he's a smaller character, and he's really not that small, I think just the way they made this one, he does seem fragile. Like, trying to move him, and I don't know if I'm just because I've seen other videos where he broke, so I'm being really cautious, or it is the fact that he's kind of fragile feeling. We all had those figures when we take them straight out the box that, sorry, his collar was shoved up underneath it. This collar was shoved up underneath his neck, so it looked weird. I don't know how long that's been like that, so anyways, yeah, so I think some of this just may be me being cautious, trying to, because this is one of my favorite characters. I love Damian Wayne, and I don't want a broken one. Like, sorry I didn't show you a lot of maneuverability, but he doesn't have a lot. Look-wise, Damian is awesome. This is a great figure look-wise. And like the rest of them, articulation-wise, not that great. I hate doing this, and I hate giving a great-looking figure a bad review or a so-so review, but he's just not the figure that I was hoping for. I was hoping to get him out and, you know, be able to pose him in some cool acrobatic kind of assassin poses. I don't know what that may be, but you know what I mean? Like attacking another character from the back. I'd be too afraid that I'm going to wind up breaking him while I'm playing with him, trying to pose him for pictures. So that's probably why I haven't seen a lot of custom photos of this figure out there, even on Instagram or anything. And that may be why, is just because he definitely feels very flimsy, especially with the right leg. The right leg, is it right leg? Have I been saying right leg? It's actually the left leg. So I don't know if I said that right or wrong, but it's if you have him like this, it's right. But if you're like everybody else, it's left. So I said that wrong. The left leg is very, 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 very sensitive. So anyways, that's it for today. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. I'm getting a lot of likes on my videos. A lot of views on my videos, but I'm not getting any likes. Like I got videos with 100 to 200 views and 1 to 2 likes. So please do me a favor and hit the like button. Subscribers, I'm having trouble coming by subscribers too. So please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. All right, that'll be it for today. You guys take care, take easy, and remember, it's just plastic.